video, I'm going to be showing you my current flawless foundation routine. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation, as well as a little bit of the Wet n Wild Ultimate Coverage Foundation. I use it because I have to cool down the Maybelline Fit Me color a little bit, because it's a little warm for me right now. But I'm obsessed with the new Fit Me formula because it's matte, and I do have oily skin at times, so I live for a matte foundation. The coverage is medium to full. It's definitely buildable. Also in the video, I'm going to be showing you my highlight and a bit of my contour. Not too much, but just so you can get an idea of it. I also want to say, quick thing, I don't use a primer. What I like to do is moisturize my skin. Even though my skin does tend to be oily, I like to use a moisturizer because you have to build a good foundation for your foundation, if that makes sense. I like to cleanse my skin and moisturize like 30 minutes before at least 30 minutes before I apply makeup, just because I want it to set into my skin. And good skin is the perfect foundation for your foundation for any makeup. You don't even have to use a primer as long as you moisturize, because it does the same thing. For me anyway, the moisturizer fills in any lines and just allows my skin to be nice and smooth. There's the dog barking. Rude. It makes my skin, it gives your skin the perfect canvas for your foundation. So, without further ado, if you would like to see how I get this flawless drugstore foundation, then you can keep on watching. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in 355 Coconut, and using my finger, I'm just applying that all over my face, no particular style or anything like that. And then I'm going to be applying a little bit of the Wet n Wild foundation on my brush. The brush I'm using is the e.l.f. Professional Flat Top Kabuki Powder Brush. I'm obsessed with using this for foundation. It really packs it on. It makes a little go a long way, and it gives you a really flawless finish. I like using my beauty sponge as well for like a nice airbrush look, but as of lately I've been loving using this brush. So what I do is I stipple it on, and then I just blend it out very well, making sure I get my neck. My hair was looking cray. So now I'm going in with the concealer to highlight the higher points of my face, and using this synthetic brush. And with this concealer, a little goes a long way. It's the Hard Candy Glamouflage Concealer in Tan. It's definitely full coverage, so I'm just going under my eyes, on my forehead, bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. Then I'm going to be blending that out with a damp beauty sponge. I'm obsessed with using a beauty sponge for my concealer. It gives the perfect coverage, and it blends it out for you. It does most of the work, so I'm obsessed. So I'm just going to be blending all that out, and then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. brush that I use for my foundation, just to blend out any harsh lines. Now I'm going to go in with my contour color. This is from the Black Radiance line. I believe it's a concealer for my fudge brownie sisters out there, but I love this stuff as a contour / bronze color. I'm applying it with my Sonia Kashuk Dual Fiber Kabuki brush, which I am in love with. I believe the design of this brush was limited edition, but I'm pretty sure they have another dual fiber kabuki brush in the line. Most of the items that I use are either from Target or CVS, but the Hard Candy Glamouflage is from Walmart. So now I'm going in with my NYX HD Photo Translucent Powder, and I'm going to make sure to just set my concealer so it doesn't crease or anything like that, and make sure to get my forehead and my nose as well, because that's where I tend to get a little oily. I just recently started using the NYX translucent powder, so I'm not sure how I feel about it. I also made sure to go under my contour line just so that it can stand out even further. Now I'm just blending it out. Now I'm going in with those two shimmery colors from the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, and I use those as a highlight for my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, a little on my chin, and using a brush I'm gonna highlight my cheekbones. I love this stuff as a highlight. It's so buttery and shimmery, and I am obsessed with highlighting. So that's it. This is the final look. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want a tutorial on these eyes, you can just let me know. Thank you for watching. Ultimate. Rude. Rude.